Chapter 3, Mishnah 5. We learn in Mishnah 1 that once produce has been completely processed and brought into an owner's courtyard, it may not be eaten even as a snack until its Maasros have been separated. Our Mishnah teaches what kind of courtyard sets the obligation. In general, a courtyard does not set the Maasros obligation unless it provides protection and privacy in a way similar to a house. The Mishnah will now cite a number of opinions regarding what level of protection and privacy is required. We now turn to the words of the Mishnah. Which is the type of courtyard that is subject to the obligation of Maasros? That is, which makes the produce that enters it fully subject to Maasros and forbidden to snack on? Rabbi Ishmael says a Tyrian courtyard in which the utensils are protected by the person who stands guard over the courtyard, like the courtyards of the city of Tyre. Rabbi Akiva says any courtyard that, when one person living in it opens the door, another person living in it comes and closes it, it is not subject, i.e., it does not establish the Maasros obligation. A courtyard in which two people own homes and both have the right to decide when to keep the courtyard door open and when to keep it closed is not protected enough to set the Maasros obligation. Rabbi Nehemiah says any courtyard in which a person is not embarrassed to eat is subject. According to Rabbi Nehemiah, a courtyard must provide enough privacy to allow a person to eat in it comfortably before it could establish a Maasros obligation. Rabbi Yossi says any courtyard that a stranger enters without being told, "What are you looking for?" is not subject, i.e., it does not establish a Maasros obligation because it is not private enough. Rabbi Yehuda says if there are two courtyards, one inside the other, so that people living in the inner courtyard must walk through the outer one to get to the street, the inner courtyard is subject and the outer one is not subject. The inner courtyard is considered protected because it can prevent the people from the outer one from entering it. But the outer one is not considered protected because it cannot prevent the people from the inner one from going through it to get to and from the street.